Our family loves to watch TV, especially prestige cable shows set in a European medieval-like world.
I love the plotting, the intrigue, the struggles for power at any cost, and it's always based on real life.
And they got us thinking about our past, our ancestors, what nefarious secrets our bloodline might hold.
Because we need to be confident that nobody in our family was ever involved in,
the cold-blooded murder of a child heir in a jealous bid by a relative to seize power of the throne.
Now there's a way to put your mind at ease with FingerPrince. There's no other DNA test like it on the market because FingerPrince can't tell you anything, except whether your ancestors committed infanticide designed to help a Machiavellian ruler rise to power.
Some of the most crucial events in European history would have played out very differently if not for the occasional premeditated homicide of a 9-year-old boy by a menacing man-at-arms. And did you know that roughly 1 in every 3 Americans is descended from a European? So it's an uncomfortable possibility that someone in your family tree participated in the grisly murder and probable dismemberment of a regent, princeling, ward, protectorate, or even in some cases, a dauphin.
How does it work? It's simple. First, you provide a sample of your saliva into a FingerPrince tube. Second, you deposit a coin purse full of gold shillings that you trust will be enough. And finally, melt the provided wax and affix your family seal before mailing it to our secret headquarters where little birds fill our ears with rumors and tongue waggings. You'll receive your results in 3 to 4 weeks and your journey of reckoning with the dark cloud of the past is ready to begin.
But it's not just assassins and mercenary brigands. Maybe your great-great-grandfather's great-great-grandfather was a drunk jailer, or a coffin maker, ordered to fashion a miniature casket and told to keep his mouth shut, else his own family suffered the sword.
My ancestor, Edgar Baines, was bribed with a few rusty ducats to point out the secret Angstlocht that led into the Bergfried at Spanichow. How do you even wipe away a stain like that? I'm gonna have to move.
Now that I know that someone related to me was complicit in the beheading of a 7-year-old bastard child in the York dynasty, I can get out in front of this before it destroys my career. Or, I don't know, I'll be fine.
We don't know any relatives of European descent, but that doesn't mean we don't have European DNA in our ancestry.
Yeah, they got around.
The great thing about FingerPrince is that it filters out large swaths of history just to find out if you're descended from child royalty killers.
Because that is the most guilt-inducing, terrible thing your European ancestors could have ever done.
Or maybe they discover your family's villa had a hidden basement where archaeologists unearthed 2 tiny skeletons, both with blunt force blows to their skulls, telltale knife marks around the knuckles where their royal signets were looted after they were dumped in a Doncaster ditch. Wouldn't you want to know something like that?
Your great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandfather whacked an aristocratic toddler just to curry favor with the Bank of England?
Hey, it was a different time.
It's that promotion you just got at work. Did you...
Honey, Mr. Fellman's son died in a freak boating accident. I had nothing to do with it.
How am I supposed to believe anything that you say? The FingerPrince results don't lie.
Babe, you gotta believe me. Where are you going? Our show's coming on. I'm gonna watch it without you. I'm hitting play and not skipping the intros. I'm watching this because it's family and it's important to me.
FingerPrints!
FingerPrints!
FingerPrints. Find your family plot.
Thanks.
From the makers of Tricky Dick, the investigative service that only tells you if a family member voted for Richard Nixon that second time.